Yo, what is up guys, it's your boy Frictions back here for another video, and today we're going to be doing a top 5 cars on the summer DLC update that released a couple weeks ago to GTA 5 Online. With this DLC, they decided not to drip feed the cars, which basically means release a new car every weekly update for those who didn't know, and they instead decided to release all the new DLC cars at once, giving players such as myself the chance to buy other cars and see straight away which ones are worth it or not. So other than that, let's get into the top 5 cars of the summer special DLC. So for number 5, the Lampardi Taigon is the car I chose. I think this car is very unique in its design and customization in my opinion, which is why the car gets the top 5. There are many notable liveries such as the Racer and Jackal liveries, but my favorite has to be the Flames livery, which is very unique to the Taigon itself. Driving the car itself has been very fun considering it's a new and unique looking vehicle. This top 5 is really based on how much I like these cars rather than actual performance. So considering that the Taigon is in the top 5 in this DLC, but in the supercar category, I think the performance is a little mediocre and in the middle of the bunch when it comes to supercars. But yeah, other than that, there's not much else for me to say about the Lampardi Taigon. I think it's a very nice supercar that they added in. It's definitely unique looking, and considering this summer special DLC didn't give the best cars, I think the Taigon should definitely take the number 5 spot. For number 4, I did choose the Invetero Coupe D10, but in real life it's the Corvette C8. So I really think it's really dope that they finally added the Corvette C8 into GTA 5 Online. But yeah, the D10 is number 4 because like the Taigon, it has some very nice customization overall. I think all the liveries for the D10 are actually very awesome. I think I could literally make a car with a D10 with every single livery that they give. It's really that nice. It was hard for me to choose a livery, but the splitter, spoiler, and other aspects of customization to that car were very easy for me to choose. I just chose the most expensive ones, and I mean, I don't think those aspects of customization were too unique in my opinion. But another thing to note about the D10 is that it's a sports car. I was very surprised. I thought it would have been a super, but you know, I guess I'm wrong. It is a sports car, so I really expected it to be super like the Taigon, but I guess not. And I think the D10 is probably one of the best newest sports cars behind ones such as the Pariah and Italy GTO. So considering that, I think the D10 is definitely a very good sports car that you could probably use in sports, you know, races, or you know, even sports stunt races or whatever. But because of that, I think the performance on the D10 is very nice for a sports car, and obviously customization is just very clean on this car, especially all the liveries that they have. So I think that's why this car takes the number 4 spot for me. In the number 3 spot, we have a new open wheel car called the BR8. So it is the newest and fastest open wheel car in the game, which is why that alone I have it in the number 3 spot. In terms of looks, the car looks like the other open wheel cars, so it's not very unique in my opinion, and customization wise there isn't much to it. So considering the DLC has only brought us a few nice cars, the BR8 isn't about the looks, but the performance, and this open wheel vehicle definitely delivers, which is why I think it's worth owning one and why I think it deserves the number 3 spot. The BR8 does have speed over all the other open wheel cars in terms of like obviously like handling and you know acceleration. I'm not sure how it does against the other open wheel cars, but I do know that the BR8 does outmatch the other open wheel cars in terms of speed. It's a decent looking vehicle. I don't expect much from looks when it comes to open wheel vehicles. They kind of all look kind of ugly anyways, but I think it's a really dope car anyways, and I definitely think it is in the number 3 spot. For number 2, we have the Bravado Gauntlet Classic Custom. Now this car isn't new. The Bravado Gauntlet Classic itself has been in the game for quite a while now, but with the summer special DLC they gave many new Benny's upgrades to cars we've had in the game for a while, and one of those new Benny's upgrades went to the Bravado Gauntlet Classic, giving us a new custom version of the car that looks like the Dodge Daytona in real life, or funny enough, like that one car from the Disney movie Cars. Either way, the customization on the Bravado Custom has a very wide range, and the look of the car can change in many ways depending on what you choose, making this car very unique and customizable. This car grabs the number 2 spot because of its customizability and uniqueness, but only one car in my opinion beats this custom for the number 1 spot. And for the number 1 spot, we have the maibatsu Penumbra FF, also known as the 1999 Mitsubishi Eclipse in real life. This car holds a lot of significance in real life for it being a very popular JDM and it being in the Fast and Furious movies. With there being many different iterations of the car in terms of customization, the car does have unique mods, but it's not as wide a range of customizability as the car in the number 2 spot, the Bravado Custom. However, the 1999 Eclipse has nice liveries, and even liveries from the Fast and Furious movies such as Almost Had You and We Hungry. In terms of performance, This car is probably around the same range as the LG Retro Custom, but this car being a JDM, having awesome customization, and of course being very popular, is why I think this Eclipse deserves the #1 spot for the best summer special DLC car to be released. It's not the most customizable, it's not the fastest car, maybe in terms of other people's eyes it's not the nicest looking, but I think the history behind this car and just everything to it just makes this car deserve the #1 spot. So other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's my first time doing a top 5 cars of a GTA DLC, and also an informative video on each of the cars I chose. Although I didn't dive into the specifics such as to discuss performance, this list was solely based on opinion and customization of the cars. So with that out of the way, let me know in the comments down below if you guys would like to see more videos like this, and what cars in the summer special DLC are in your top 5. Comment down below and leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.